For everyone sourcing for product or supplier on WeChat, this video is absolutely dedicated for you. Whether you have been sourcing from WeChat for a very long time, or you are new to WeChat sourcing, or you're about to learn how to source on WeChat, consider to stay tuned to this video and pay proper attention to what you are likely exposing yourself into. As far as sourcing and shipping products from China using WeChat is concerned, let me show you how. But before we dive into tutorial, as you know me, my name is Rafi Yakub. I'm an importer and a procurement agent. If you want me to procure a link on 1688, Taoba, JD.com, Shein, or any Chinese e-commerce app or website, or you want me to fund your Alipay account or your WeChat wallet, consider to reach out to me on my WhatsApp via the number in the description of this video. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more useful tutorial like this. So with that being said, let's get started. So recently someone reached out to me on my WhatsApp, and I'm going to use this as a case study for everyone that is sourcing and ship products from China using WeChat. I'm going to access from my WeChat account right here, and I'll open up my WhatsApp right here, just like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and look for the contacts on my WhatsApp right here. All right, so this contact right here reached out to me on my WhatsApp right here about sourcing and payment on WeChat. Now, I will just go through the chat right here, and I will try to point out some things right here. Now, initially, when this person contacts me on my WhatsApp right here, and this is the proof that they send money, and the money is about 750 yuan, okay, that was sent to a WeChat supplier. This was our chat right here, okay. Now, this is where, this is the value of the money in Naira. About 165,000 Naira just got lost. But one thing happened here is that this person here tried to buy a phone from a WeChat vendor, and the phone happened to be a Samsung phone. Unfortunately, this person paid for the phone, and the phone was delivered. The phone that was delivered was not what exactly this person paid for. If you take a look at our chart right here, you see that this person paid for original Samsung, but in the long run, they were given a fake phone, totally fake phone. Now, what happened next is that my question was, where did you see this seller? And I was told that I paid for a gadget importation course. So the guy gave us contact of supplier. The supplier name is Jason. This is the name of the supplier right here. He's a very popular supplier on WeChat. And I asked whether it is WeChat or WhatsApp. He said WeChat. Most WeChat sourcing are done by contact or by random vetting of different supplier on WeChat. But one thing I want to state here is that if you are the type that contemplate on trying to source on WeChat, or you are about to pay supplier on WeChat right now, kindly abort the mission. If you don't want to get money, if you don't want your money to get lost. So take a look at all our chat right here. What really happened to this person here is that the next thing they try to do is that he sent this phone back to China, to the supplier. So when they send the phone back right to the China, if you take a look at all our chat right here, take a look at the experience from the seller right here, and I asked for the proof of the Alipay, and this is the proof that they paid to this supplier right here. Now, I want to state something right here for everyone that are using WeChat for sourcing, or you are trying to contemplate or using WeChat sourcing. One thing quite a lot number of people don't know about WeChat sourcing is that WeChat sourcing is not fully secure in terms of transaction. Immediately you send money to a WeChat seller, you are likely to get scammed. Now, that one is about 90 to 100%. You are likely to get scammed because you are not fully secure. It is a transfer. There is no escrow involved. Okay, this is one of the dangerous parts of sourcing from WeChat. Now, let's go ahead. And this is the seller WeChat detail right here. I even reach out to the seller, and I will show you my chat with the seller on my WeChat. So this is the phone that was sent and everything. Now, this person here sent out the phone to China. You can see the message right there. I sent the phone back to him on China. I had to pay this customer back his money. So I have told him that I don't need the phone again. I want my money back. I can't tell what he will do until he receives the phone. You can see all our chat right here. But another sad experience occurred. And the next thing here is that the guys have refused to respond. I sent the phone back to him. He complained that the phone carton spoiled and said he would charge me another 50 yuan. And since then, he refused to respond to me. I say, when was he confirmed receiving of the phone? He said, since last week, Friday. Now, this was my response right here. Okay? In a nutshell, if you are trying to source on WeChat, I'm not totally saying that sourcing from WeChat is condemned. But one thing you need to know about sourcing from WeChat is that, believe me, you are playing with your money. Okay? But if you want to source and ship from China using WeChat securely, it is advisable that you ask the seller or the supplier if they have a sales page on 1688 or Taobao or any Chinese e-commerce app that is fully secure, where you can pay on the app instead of you transfer to a supplier account. Is very, very dangerous. If you don't want what happened to this person to happen to you, share this video to other people that are using WeChat to source, to be very much careful and be aware of what exactly they are trying to inform if they continue to source and ship products from China using WeChat sourcing like this. WeChat sourcing, I've made a lot of video about this. It is not fully secure. So be aware of this and make sure you abort the mission of sourcing direct from WeChat. Try as much as possible to source from a secure platform if you don't want to get scammed. It's that simple. So this is what I have for you as far as WeChat sourcing is concerned. For more useful tutorial, tips and tricks about China importation business like this, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.